morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this video. This is a short presentation of this beautiful detached property near Truro and very close to the A30. It has ample parking facility and some stunning views, which we will get to shortly. But let me give you a bit of a walk around. So you come through the property like so. There's some good detail when it comes to access as well. So there's a ramp out to the front, should that be useful. So you're coming into the property, it's got two main living areas. One is a kitchen diner. So it's super homely, huge space. And there's no shortage of workspace, of worktop space, as you can see. Nice bit of sink detail, gorgeous views out into the garden, which is huge, which we'll have a quick walk around in a second. There's a range cooker, but it's an induction, so it's a modern one. And there is a downstairs WC as well. Now this property is super eco-friendly. For a large property like this, it's got an EPC rating of a B. The heating is powered by an air source heat pump, which you will see over here. So this air source heat pump is benefiting from the renewable heat incentive. It has a couple of years worth left of that, and the RHI, or the renewable heat incentive, effectively means that on average that has been generating £1,200 to £1,400 a year. So there is some additional income. The property also has a 3.8 kilowatt solar PV system, which we'll go into shortly. But let's have a look at the other living space. You've got a really big lounge, and there's plenty of space to entertain, as you can see over here. And then there's a bit more of a formal dining area with a huge bifold. Again, this property has spectacular views, and as you can see, it's super light and airy even on an overcast day like today. What else? Utility space, more importantly, utility space with an access door. So you can come in with the dog and dry it up before you come into the house. Then there's a shower and WC here as well, which is super practical. So what we'll do is have a quick look upstairs. And I'll just take you with me. Hang on, I'm just taking my shoes off, so I'm not making any wet footprints on this carpet. So let me take you down to the main bedroom. So the main bedroom's got some dual aspect with views out over the hills there, and again out into the back garden and the fields in the distance. And then there is an ensuite. So this property has 5 bedrooms, of which 4 of them have an ensuite. So there's a walk-in wardrobe as well. So like I said, 5 bedrooms, all coming off this central landing space. Don't really need to come and have a look in person, really. They're all huge, and they will have their own suites, plenty of light, beautiful views out to the front as well. So even though we're really close to the city, it is a good location. You're back on the A30 within minutes. It only takes a few minutes to get into Truro. And more superb views out there. Oh, incidentally, that's the garage. So it's a detached garage. It has power, as you can see. So should you have a electric vehicle, it'd be really easy to put a charger in or on the outside wall of that. Another ensuite, like I said, 5 bedrooms, 4 ensuite. So you're not going to be running out of space to use the facilities. As there's plenty of them. So there's also a family bathroom. So the single or the single room that doesn't have an ensuite will have a bathroom. So this is the other bedroom at the rear, and again that comes with its own suite. So quick browse in here. So all the ensuites have showers and WCs. Now the more exciting part for nerdy people like me is the plant room. So in here you'll find the inverter for the solar PV system. It's only a couple of years old, so it's brand new. All your isolating switches. Now there's a battery system, so any power that you're not using in the house or the heat pump isn't using can be stored in the battery and used when you're not generating any power from the roof during the day. And then there's a huge hot water cylinder, and that will do all your heating and hot water. So all in all, a big family home or a big house that is very suitable to have friends and family over and coming to stay. It is a property which is very accessible. It's all 1 level floors, and it's ramped at the front, and there's level access to the rear. So we're going to have a quick walk into the garden just to give you an idea of size and space. And what's a good bit of detail is that there's a hard-packed road or a hard-packed line over there that goes to the container. So when it comes to access or moving any heavy materials in and out, that would be a good way of doing it. The planning permission there, so the property has planning permission for a separate garage with some living accommodation, and that's planned for that area over there. It wouldn't be totally inconceivable to maybe expand on that planning and look at developing more residential property, and then perhaps fence it off, sell it on, and lighten the financial pressures on your own mortgage, or simply making some money. Talking about the access, here you go. So this is also ramped on the patio, so the whole of the property is accessible as such, and there's more patio space out there. I'm just going to walk into the garden space and give you a sense of how big this place is. And you could landscape this, you can develop it, you could create a football field for the children, polytunnels, you name it. But very special property, minutes from Truro, close to the A30, very good eco credentials, and there is some opportunity for development as well. Give us a call, come and check it out, and we'll be happy to show you around.